Just focusing to the breath and just scanning the body, just checking in with how your posture feels, how you're feeling as you're sitting here right now. And of course, if it's been a little while since you've done this kind of movement, so whether you've been following the videos I've had on YouTube or not, doesn't matter. Either way, please take care today. Small movements are good movements. So although sometimes we might want to be raring to go and a little enthusiastic with wanting to feel a good stretch, but just be careful. Of course, if it feels good, you can go a little further in any of the stretches. Don't let me limit you. Just keep listening to your body. And keeping with those long, slow, steady breaths, I will constantly remind you of the breathing, as it's so easily forgotten. It's just an automatic function that we don't think about, but we don't often do it that well. We don't do it deeply, fully, to really nourish ourselves. Every cell, every gland, every organ, every muscle, every system of your body needs rich oxygenated blood, including your brain. So when we breathe better, we can think better, focus better. And so from here now, if you want to keep the eyes closed for a little bit longer, you're welcome to, or if you feel more comfortable opening the eyes, then you're welcome with that too. But maintain a good posture. You might need to move your back just a little forwards away from the back of the chair, just to give your upper back a bit more freedom so that you can move. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths with the arms wide and up. So inhale, arms go wide, taking them up. And then exhale as you lower them down. Good, lovely. And 2 more of those. Inhale, wide and up. And exhale, lower down. Good, yeah, always being aware of our surroundings. Inhaling wide and up. I don't want you knocking all those lovely books off your shelf there, Pat. And then exhale, lowering down. It's like, yeah, yoga was great, but I made a mess as a consequence. And then roll your shoulders out. So a few rolls back. And then a few rolls forwards. Good, and then some just gentle neck movements. So you can rest your hands into your lap, maintain a tall posture. Breathe in. As you exhale, gently turning the head to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhaling to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And then as you exhale, drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. It doesn't have to touch, it probably won't. Inhale as the head comes up, and then exhale over to the left. Inhale up, exhale over to the right. Good. Inhale up, and exhale over to the left. Inhale up, and then pause there. Exhale. Now we're going to go a little forwards with the chin to chest and a little lift with it. Keep it a very small movement. So you breathe in, As you exhale, dropping the chin towards the chest. Inhale as you lift up, lifting the chin a little. And then again, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lifting. Good, that's it, nice movement. Exhaling, chin to chest. We'll do one more of these. Inhale, lifting. Exhaling, chin to chest. And then back to a neutral position. And then does anyone remember what comes next? No. Get the hands warm. Rub them. Yeah, see, it'll all come back to you. The hands are probably quite warm anyway. It's a warm day, but it's nice to get the blood flowing into these little joints. Give the hands a massage, squeeze them, rub them. Good, I've dropped my hands down a little bit to the belly so you can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, if they're up here near my face, you can't really see them. There you go. So we're just massaging, nothing too intricate, too involved. Just pressing, squeezing, rubbing. And occasionally I don't necessarily look at the screen. I look down to my floor because I've got another screen down there that's bigger, so I can actually see you better down there. So if I keep looking down, it looks kind of weird, but you know why. I'm looking at your bigger versions. Good, so get all the way around the wrists as well. Yeah, give everything a good squeeze, wriggle and movement. Yes. And there might be little clicks and pops and cracks going on. But it's alright, you're muted so I can't hear your clicks and cracks, only mine. Good. And then from there we're going to do our finger stretches. So we're going to stretch the right arm out in front, and we're going to turn the palm up and then turn the fingers down towards the floor. So again, I'm just going to move that a little bit more centered so you can see it against my black shirt, that the palm is facing towards the camera. That's it. And as much as our wrists ever allow for the fingertips going down. Yeah. And then we're going to spread the fingers. And we're going to take hold of the pinky finger. You breathe in, and as you exhale, you gently draw it back towards yourself. We take the next finger along, inhale, and exhale gently, pull it back towards yourself. Good, exactly. Middle finger taking a hold, inhale, and exhale, draw it back. And then the first finger taking a hold, inhale, and exhale, drawing it back towards yourself. Very nice. And then take hold of the thumb, remembering you can either come from underneath to take the thumb or over the top. Breathe in. And as you exhale, gently pull it in towards the forearm. Not so much you feel like you're going to dislocate it. And then release. Bring the hand into a fist and circle the wrist around. Yeah. And then go the other way. Yep, clicky, clicky, clicky. That's just mine. I can't hear yours. And then we're going to do the whole of the fingers stretching and the wrist. So turn again the palm to face up and turn the fingers down towards the floor. Take hold of all of the fingers, breathe in. And as you exhale, pull the fingers back towards yourself. Press the heel of the hand forwards. So from the side, looking like that. And then we're going to flip the palm to face the palm towards your body. So the fingers are still facing downwards, that's it. Then bring the other hand onto the back of that hand, in between the knuckles and the wrist. And as you exhale, press the hand. You won't get much of a movement there, but you might get a bit of a stretch on your forearm. And then releasing, drop the arm down, swing it out. The arm might feel really heavy. Good, and then we're going to do the same to the other side. So the left arm up, palm up, and then turn the fingers down towards the floor. So you're bending from the wrist, fingers down, spread the fingers. Take hold of the pinky, inhale. And as you exhale, draw it back towards yourself. Taking the next finger along, inhale, and exhale carefully. Pull it back towards yourself. Taking the middle finger, inhale, exhale carefully, pull it back. And the first finger, inhale, and exhale carefully, pull it back, all the while pressing the heel of the hand forwards. And then taking hold of the thumb either from underneath or on top, inhale, and exhale, pull it in carefully towards the forearm. Yeah. And then releasing, bring the hand into a fist and circle the wrist around. Oh, crack. I hope my microphone doesn't pick up the cracks. Hopefully they're too far away from it. And circling the other way. Good, and then turn the palm back up and the fingers down towards the floor. Take hold of all of the fingers, breathe in. And as you exhale, press the fingers back towards yourself, drop the shoulders down. Your arm might be feeling really heavy. And then flip the palm so it's facing towards your body. Bring the other hand onto the back of the hand in between the knuckles and the wrist. Breathe in. And as you exhale, press carefully onto that hand. There won't be much movement, but you might get a bit of a forearm stretch. And then releasing, drop the arm down, swing it out. Yeah, that felt really heavy. It did for me. It's like, and I do loads of exercise, but clearly I don't do enough arm and hand stretches. Bad me. So we're going to go back to the right arm and we're going to go to more of a shoulder movement now. So we're going to bring the right arm up again. We're going to turn the palm up, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears because the shoulders are like magnets up towards the ears. They always think that you want to try and wear your shoulders like earrings. They're like this. Drop them down. You breathe in, and as you exhale, turn the palm down and then all the way around. You inhale the palm back up, and just rotating from the shoulder, exhale, palm down and all around. Inhale the palm up, exhale palm down and around. Good, lovely. One more time. Inhale the palm up, and exhaling, palm down and around. Inhale the palm up, and once again drop the arm down and swing it out. Good. Same to the other side, so bring the left arm up, palm up. Good. Breathe in, and as you exhale, turn the palm down and around. Inhale the palm up, exhale the palm down and around. Good. Inhale, palm up. On video, that really looks like your arms are swinging around a lot. Exhale, palm down and around. They might well be. Yeah, all the way around. Inhale, palm up. And one more time. Exhale the palm down and all the way around. Good, so that's good shoulder mobility. Inhale, palm up and drop the arm down. Swing it out. Good, and then we're going to interlock the fingers. So it's our pineapple movement, if you remember that. And we're going to bring the heels of the hands together, so we clasp the hands. And we're going to go side to side with the wrists. So I'm going to again drop my hands down so you can see them against my top. Yeah, side to side. Exactly. And just keep thinking about your posture, that you're not starting to kind of sink back down into your chair, that you're always lifting up like you've got a thread attached to the crown of the head. And then we're going to do the twisting motion from the wrist. So we twist, 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 back and forth. Yep. And you can do that slow, or you can do it quick. Yep. Good, that's it. Yep, just show you from the side there. Yep. And then we're going to do our figure of 8, which is always the one the brain gets a little stumbled on. So we're going to try and rotate around. as though you're making a figure 8. And I'm just dropping the hands down again as well, just to make that a bit clearer. You can have your hands up or down. And it's often that we can go in one direction, but then when we go to change the direction, the brain just goes, no, having none of that. So now see if you can, change direction with that figure 8. That's not so much a figure 8, that's just a messy thing I'm doing. It's all good. It might be like today, no, your brain's happily doing some kind of figure of 8, and I've gone back to doing the same direction again. So just saying these things out loud for if you're noting it in your own body as well. So, and then from there, keep the fingers interlocked and turn the hands inside out. So your palms are facing away from you. Yeah, okay. So from there, you're going to inhale to stretch up. And then as you exhale, press up a little bit more, like you're holding your ceiling up. Doesn't matter how straight or high up your arms go, just the action of trying to stretch up. Don't hold the breath. Then we're going to inhale, bend the elbows, undo the fingers and lower the arms down. Exhale. And we're going to do that again. Interlock the fingers. Turn the hands inside out so the palms are facing forwards. Inhale, stretch forwards and up. And then exhale, a little bit more, press up. I know, I want to lower my arms already. And then inhale, bend the elbows, undo the fingers. Now you can lower down. Exhale. Ease out your shoulders, roll them back a few times. Roll them forwards a few times. Good, and then we're going to work into a little bit of side stretching. So from here, bring your left hand onto the side of the chair. We're going to take the right arm out to the side and up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you just start to lean a little bit over. Not to the point where you feel like you're going to topple off the chair, please, but to the point where you feel you're just getting a bit of extra length down that right side of the body. Not holding the breath. And then coming up, inhale. And lowering the arm down, exhale. And we're going to do one more on that right side. So exactly the same again. Inhale the right arm out to the side and up. And then exhaling, side bending over. Because sometimes on the second one, we just go a little bit deeper, even if we don't realize it. And then inhaling, coming up. And lowering the arm down, exhale. Give the shoulders again a little bit of a roll out so that we don't carry any tension from one move into the next. And then we're going to take that to the left side. So have the right hand onto the chair. Take the left arm out to the side and up, inhale. And then side bending over, exhale. Just going to the point where you feel lengthening down that left side. Not going so far over that you can't breathe. They're good stretches. Inhale as you come up and lower the arm down. Exhale. We're going to take that a second time. So inhale the left arm out to the side and up. And side bending over. Exhale. Really reaching out like there's something you just can't quite reach for. Light switch. A book. And then inhale to come up. And lowering down. Exhale. Ease out your shoulders. Once again, just little rolls. We're going to get a gentle twist here. So we're going to do Cossack arms with this. So we're going to bring the arms out in front and we're going to hold onto opposite biceps. So just like when you see the Cossack dancers. Right? We're not going to add in the legs, don't worry about it. Just the arms. So we're just going to keep these elbows up to shoulder height. Yeah. It's getting kicking me cushion about now. Okay, so from here, breathe in. And as you exhale, you start to twist a little to the right. And there's never any forcing in twisting. We just go with our natural movement. You inhale back to the center. And then you exhale around to the left. And we often think that we could go further than we actually can. So sometimes it can be quite humbling. Inhale as you come back to the center. And then exhale around to the right. But always remembering we can only do what we can do. It's all good. Inhale back to the center. And then exhaling around to the left. Inhale back to the center and relax the arms down. Exhale, give the little shoulders a bit of a shrug. Good, and then from here we're going to build a little bit of strength back up in these shoulders and these arms. So we're going to take the arms out to shoulder height. We're going to flex the hands like you're pushing your walls away from you. And we're going to do little bounces up and down. Pressing, pressing, pressing. Oh yes, it's that one. I can feel the joy coming at me from the screen here from you ladies. And the good thing is, you can curse me as much as you like and I can't hear it. I know you wouldn't do that. I know. Okay, so just going to do little bounces, little bounces. The arms will get heavy and they will ache pretty quick. But just doing as best as you can. The minute that you want to stop, see if you can just do it for a little bit longer and then pause. So don't give in immediately to that wanting to stop, just a little bit longer if you can. Then we're going to change our hand position. So we're going to inhale when the fingers are up, and then we're going to turn the fingers downwards and exhale. Yes, exactly. So you inhale them up, and we exhale them down. Oh, heavy arms. Inhale them up. Exhale them down. Inhale them up. And exhale them down. One more time each way if you can. Inhale them up. And exhale them down. Good, and then drop the arms. Give the arms a little slap out if they need it. It wasn't that bad, was it? Yes, no? Good, that's it. Oh yeah, there, poor arms. Sorry about subjecting you to that. So, we're now going to move on to a little bit of core work. Yay! So, if you have a cushion or a yoga brick, you can use either of those. I'm going to bring it in between the knees. We're not going to do any attempting of lifting of the feet today. All we're going to do is just the squeeze. Okay, so that'll be way more than enough. So, I see that, Pat. And if you didn't see that, Shirley, she just went like that. None of that. Right? You love it, really. That's why you're here. So, squeeze the cushion, squeeze the brick, whatever it is that you're using. Actually, a cushion's quite nice for this, I have to say. And just relax the arms. They don't have to do anything here. Just make sure that you're not sort of overarching your back. You might not be doing that, but it's a tendency that I tend to do, is where I'm kind of always sticking the chest up a little bit and arching here. So just make sure back is flat. And obviously the alternative as well is that you're not hunching. So somewhere neutral in between. And squeeze this brick for about half an hour, and I'm going to time you. I'm lying. I've got to do something to take your mind off the squeeze. Okay. Being serious, just for a little bit. Squeeze your cushion. Feel those inner thighs activating. Feel the inner thighs going, ah, singing a little bit where they're waking up. And then if that feels like, yeah, okay, that's not that bad, it's workable. Right. Then on an exhale, you could start to perhaps become aware of your pelvic floor muscles and give them a little bit of a squeeze. So your bathroom muscles, it's not really quite where they are, they're a little higher up, but they're like a hammock of muscles in there, and the easiest way to think of them is the bathroom muscles. So you're squeezing your prop, And every time you exhale, seeing if you can get a little bit of a internal squeeze. And it may be today that you're trying for that and not much is happening. Be kind to yourself, that's okay. It might be like, I'm intending a squeeze, but I have no idea if it's actually doing it or not. That's normal. I'm going to trust that you're trying and that you are squeezing the brick and that you're not cheating yourself out of it. It does good things, remember. This is very good for the support of the pelvis and your low back, good for the strength of the inner thighs, again, which can help with the low back, and good at just keeping all the insides where they need to be. So, a couple more breaths with the squeeze. Being happy there's going to be nothing else with this brick here or this cushion here. It's just going to be this, couple of breaths, and that's it. Exhaling, squeeze. And then you can take it away. Yeah, throw it away. See, even when you're muted, we can still have this little joke back and forth. I can still see everything that goes on. Nothing gets missed. We're now going to work in the opposite direction. So you'll need your hands for this one. No bricks, no nothing else involved. So you're going to bring your hands to the outside of the thighs. So not directly right onto the knees, just a little higher than that. Yeah. And your hands are going to press inwards and your legs are going to try and press outwards. Okay, so there's arm action here as well, arm strength as well. So breathe in, and as you exhale, try to squeeze your knees in with your hands and press the thighs outwards. So hands are pressing in, thighs are pressing out, so you can feel arm strength here, leg strength. Yeah, having a look at the arms, seeing if they're actually doing anything. You won't see much. Well, you're looking for your muscles to be activated there, are you? Little muscles to boop, pop up. Just checking they're doing something. Good, so keep resisting the legs. The legs are trying to press out. The hands are trying to press in. I find that really quite hard. I think it's actually easier when we use the strap with this one. I really do. Okay, so from releasing from that, let's try it with the strap just as a comparison. So I've put mine somewhere. So if you've got just a dressing gown belt, then you'll need to tie it into a knot. If you've got one of these that's got the D-ring on, I'm going to come a little bit closer so I can show you in more detail. Oops, let's just unravel it from my last session. So if you've got one of these that's got these double D-rings, yeah, then what we're going to do is we're going to bring it around the thighs. So we'll have to hook it under, like that. Right, so I'm doing this closer just because we can get a bit more, see what I'm doing. Okay, so you've got it under your thighs at the moment, and then you're going to take it through both rings. And then you need to take it back through that first ring, back on itself. If that makes sense on the screen. Yeah. So you end up with it being pulled like this. Yeah. So it might take us a little bit of time to kind of faff about with that. If you've got something that you're just tying a knot into, that's way easier. You can just tie a knot in it. And we're just looking to have it that we've got the thighs, there we go, hip width apart, no more than that. Okay, good. Now I've done that, I've got to try and walk myself back over to the chair, haven't I? Okay, comedy moment coming up. Right. Oh, I so look forward to watching that back on video. It's good as making you smile anyway. So hopefully, in all seriousness, we have that attached so that it's halfway down on the thighs and then it's not going to pull apart. So just do a little tester one of trying to pull your thighs apart and making sure it's not going to go. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take that as an acknowledgement that all is good. And then you're just going to do, yeah, okay, that's it, good thumbs. Give me thumbs up. So same action again, but this time you don't need to use your hands unless you're holding onto the strap just for, you know, a bit of security. Yeah. And you're going to breathe in. And as you exhale, you try to pull the thighs apart. Good, you can inhale as you release it a little. And then you do it again, you exhale as you pull the thighs apart, resisting against that strap. I know it can be a little uncomfortable on the sides of the thighs with that strap digging in. And also just notice if you feel that anything in your low back when you're doing that. As you're pulling the thighs apart, some do, some don't. It's not a good or not good thing. It's just a sensation to note. So I often give this one when we're laying down on the floor because it resets the bones in the pelvis. So it's not just an inner thigh and outer thigh muscular thing here. It does reset these bones that connect in the low back and the pelvis, the SI joint. Sacroiliac joint, if we really want to know the full name. Right. So you're going to do that just one more time. So inhale as you release it a little bit, and then exhale, pull the legs apart against the resistance of that strap, and then release, and then unhook yourself from that. So it might be that you untie, or it might be that you just slide it down the legs and then kick it out of the way. All good. Yeah. And then just throw that underneath the chair or just to the side. And then we're going to come into, have a guess, sun salutations. So I'm going to move my bricks, yay! Move the bricks out of the way and come a little more forwards on the chair. So this is going to be a little bit of an odd one for me. If you see me roly-polying over on the floor, it means my chair was a little bit too high and I really need to go steal Mum's chair next door. So I'm testing it out. So we're going to take the knees wide, feet wide. Again, I know that's going to be governed by what's around you as to how wide you go, so just take care with that. I'm going to still prop my feet up on these bricks because that's going to work a bit safer for me. You don't have to do that unless, again, you feel like you are going to fall off the chair. Yeah, that's better. So sitting nice and tall. Take the arms wide and up. Inhale. And as you exhale, you lean forwards and you do cactus arms. Exhale, so you're squeezing your shoulder blades together on your back. Inhale. And as you exhale, you fold forward, sliding the hands down the legs. And then we add in a twist here. Take care with twists always. You inhale as you reach the right arm up. And then exhale as you lower it down. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Good. Exhale, lower down. Bring the hands onto the knees, lift the body up halfway. Inhale. And then fly the arms back behind you. Exhale. So we're in airplane. Come all the way up. Inhale. And we do it again. Second round. Exhale, lean forwards, cactus arms. Good. Hands onto the knees. Inhale. Fold forwards. Exhale. Right arm lifts with the twist. Inhale. Lowering down. Exhale. Left arm lifts. Inhale. Lowering down. Exhale. Hands onto the knees. Lift halfway up to flat back. Inhale. Fly the arms back behind you. Exhale. Come all the way up. Inhale. Third round, lean forwards, cactus arms, exhale. Notice I'm telling you the numbers so that I don't forget how far we've gone, how many we've done. Hands to knees, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. You know what my counting's like after all. Right arm lifts, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Left arm lifts, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Hands to knees, lift halfway, inhale. Fly the arms back, exhale. Come all the way up, inhale. Fourth round, lean forward, cactus arms, exhale. Hands to knees, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale, doing great, ladies. Right arm lifts, inhale. Lowering down, exhale. Left arm, inhale. Lowering down, exhale. Hands onto the knees, lift halfway up, inhale. Fly the arms back, exhale. Come all the way up, inhale. Fifth round, lean forwards, cactus, exhale. Hands to knees, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Right arm lifts, inhale. Lowering down, exhale. Left arm, inhale. Lowering down, exhale. Hands onto the knees, lift halfway up, inhale. Fly the arms back, airplane, exhale. Come all the way up, inhale. Sixth round, lean forwards, cactus arms, exhale. Hands to knees, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Right arm lifts, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Left side, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Hands onto the knees, lift halfway, inhale. Fly the arms back behind you, exhale. Come all the way up, inhale, you're doing great. 7th round, cactus arms, exhale. Hands to knees, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Right arm lifts, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Left arm, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Hands onto the knees, lift halfway, inhale. Fly the arms back behind you, exhale. Come all the way up, inhale. Round 8, lean forwards, cactus arms, exhale. Hands to knees, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Right arm lifts, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Left arm, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Hands onto the knees, lift halfway, inhale. Fly the arms back, exhale. Come all the way up, inhale. Prayer pose at the heart, exhale. Well done, you survived. As much as you hate your sun salutations, you survived. Yeah, Shirley's like this, Pat's like this. It's done, been, gone, it's over. So yeah, if you need to pause, have a drink, if you just need to sit, breathe, all good. Just let the body settle from your sun salutations. Close the eyes for a moment. Maybe do some exhales out through the mouth just to cool you down a little, because as the name would suggest with sun salutations, they are heating and it's already warm. But well done, 8 sun salutations after a while of not doing them. Brilliant. So from here, whilst we're in this position with the legs out wide, then again we're going to get a little side bend with this, because sometimes doing it with the legs wide we have just a little bit more of a stable base, meaning we can side bend just a little bit more. So you're going to keep the left hand onto the left thigh, or you can hold onto the chair if that works better for you. Again, kind of depends on what chair you're using. Going to stretch the right arm out to the side and up. Inhale. As you exhale, side bending over. And you might find, because you've got the legs wider, that you can actually bend over a little bit more. Again, if you need to adjust the hand to hold the chair rather than onto the thigh, you can. It feels a bit more stable actually to do that. Be in a place where you can breathe easily. So don't be like so far over I can't breathe. Same old things, it's still there. See, the same old jokes still there as before. Nothing much changes. Coming up, inhale. And lowering down, exhale. And then the right hand either onto your thigh or onto the chair. We take it to the left, inhaling up. And exhaling over. Yeah, I think you did that side, Shirley. I think it's that side. You're right, that's it. Otherwise, you'll end up all lopsided. Coming up, inhale. And lowering down, exhale. Ease out your shoulders. Good, and then from there, drawing the feet back to center and just have a little rock from side to side. Just shifting, making sure that any aching in the low side back from that work is eased. Good, and then we're going to go into a little bit more ankle mobility here. I'm going to put my feet back on the bricks because it just goes into my low back too much without that. So from here, we're going to do our heel raises. So this is, sometimes we've had this a bit more earlier on in the session, but today, right here and right now. So we're going to inhale as we lift the heels up, and then exhale as we lower them down. We inhale them up, and exhale, lower. Inhale them up, exhale, lower. Inhale them up, exhale, lower. Two more of those. Inhale them up, exhale, lower. Inhale them up, exhale, lower. Now we're going to keep the heels down and lift the top of the foot, the toes and the balls of the feet. So inhale, toes up, and exhale them down. Inhale them up, exhale down. Keep good posture through your spine. Inhale, toes up, exhale them down. Inhale them up, exhale them down. Inhale them up, exhale them down. Inhale them up, exhale them down. One more. Inhale them up and exhale them down. Now we do our seesaw, back and forth. Okay. So we're going to inhale the heels up and then exhale the toes up. Inhale heels, exhale toes. 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 One more time. Inhale heels, exhale toes, and down. Good, and then from there we're going to draw the right knee up into the chest. So we're going to take hold of the thigh, or if you wanted to thread your strap behind the thigh, if that makes it easier, then you can definitely do that. Yeah. And we're going to pick the right knee up. And in doing that, just make sure that you're not leaning back too much, that you're not doing too much of that. So you want to try and keep right up on your bum bones. Good, and we're just hugging that right knee in. And we're going to circle the right foot around. And just staying with the breath. Reaching up through the crown of the head like you've got that thread still attached to the crown of the head, drawing you up. And then we're going to circle the other way. Long, slow, steady breaths. And I'm going to just obviously have to trust that you're circling the foot because I can't see your feet. But I can see that you're holding your legs up. And then we're going to point the toes down towards the floor, inhale, and draw the toes back towards you, flex the foot, exhale. So we point, inhale, flex, exhale. 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 Point, inhale, and flex, exhale. And we're going to keep that flexed foot. We're going to start to work the knee and the hamstrings a little bit more. So you breathe in. As you exhale, start to stretch that right leg out in front. It doesn't have to go super straight, thankfully. It doesn't have to be high. Inhale, bend. And do it again 3 more times. Exhale, stretching out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. And then place the foot back down. Exhale. And then just to make sure that the back doesn't get grumpy from that, exactly, rock a little from side to side. We definitely don't want a grumpy back. Okay, now this is a really hard chair to be doing this on. I miss the Thorpe chairs with their cushions. I'm going to have to put an extra cushion underneath my bum as well now. It's very slidey, this one. I can slide all over the place. Especially with shiny leggings. Enough of that rubbish. Let's do the left leg. So we're going to draw the left leg up. And again, just make sure that you're not kind of leaning back with it, that you're sitting right on your sit bones, your bum bones. Even on them as well, that you're not kind of leaning off to one side. That one buttock's lifted, both down. I'm going to circle that left foot around. And just as big a circles as is comfortable within the joints of your ankles. So sometimes we can be just a bit over enthusiastic with the circles. They don't have to be the biggest circles ever. It's just moving the foot around. Keeping the chest lifted. That thread attached to the crown of the head, drawing you upwards. And then circling the foot the other way. Long, slow, steady breaths with it. And then point the toes down towards the floor. Inhale, and draw the toes back towards you, flex the foot, exhale. Point, inhale, flex, 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 exhale. One more time each way. Point, inhale, and flex, exhale. And we're going to keep a flexed foot. Breathe in, sit tall. And as you exhale, stretch the left leg out. Inhale, bend. And do it again 3 more times. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend, and bring the foot back down. Exhale, and have a little wriggle from side to side. Good, so we're just going to get, again, a little bit of core work with our foot taps here. So again, I'm having the feet on the bricks. You don't have to, unless that's just more comfortable in the knees, hips, and back. We're going to bring the arms out to shoulder height. Yeah. Good, and then from here, breathe in first. And as you exhale, squeeze the right knee in towards the chest. So it might not come towards the chest, but it's as though you're trying to squeeze it in. You inhale it down, and we stay on the right. Exhale, squeeze the right knee in. Inhaling down. Exhale, squeezing in. Inhaling down. Exhale, squeezing in. Good. Inhaling down. Exhale, squeezing in. Inhaling down. Last time. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale down, relax the arms down. Exhale, little bum rock, little wiggle, or in my case, just sliding about. I'll find a different chair. I thought this one would be good. I tested it out, but I obviously had different leggings on when I tested it out. So let's do that to the left side. So arms out to shoulder height. Inhale first. And then as you exhale, squeeze the knee in towards the chest. Inhale as the foot comes down. And exhale, squeeze the knee into the chest. Inhale it down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhaling down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze it up. And we'll do one more. Inhaling down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale down. And the arms down. Exhale. Give the shoulders a bit of a shrug out. Good, and then from here we're going to do flex and extension of the spine. So seated cat. So you can stay facing as you are. I'm going to turn for this one just so that it's easier to see what I'm doing with my back. So move my cushion out of the way, just throw it across the room. So from here, have your hands reaching out towards the end of your thighs, towards the knees. And then from here, you're going to inhale as you lean the chest forwards and as though you're sticking your bottom out behind you. And then as you exhale, draw in the belly and round the back. Yes, it's like you're pressing your shoulder blades backwards. And then you inhale, draw the chest forwards, stick the bottom out. Good, exactly. And then exhale, draw in the belly, rounding the back. Good. Inhaling, extending. Exhaling, rounding. Inhaling, extending. And exhaling, rounding. And then inhale just back to a neutral spine. Exhaling there. One of the best things you can do for your back, just to get that whole backwards, forwards, flexion, extension thing. So yoga teaches us that we need to move the spine 6 ways every day. You're as young as your spine is flexible. So that is a forward bend, a back bend. So in cat pose alone, you had a forward bend, a flexion. You have this extension, which is the back bend. We've done some side bending, side, side. We've done some twisting, but we're going to do another twist now. Okay, so from here, feet just hip width apart. So I'm going to shift my bricks a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And then from here, we're going to take the right arm back behind and take hold of the chair. Now, depending on your chair will depend on whereabouts you want to hold onto that. Yeah, so wherever's not going to jam up your right shoulder. And the left hand can just be on the left thigh or the knee. Breathe in, reach up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, just gently turn your ribs and chest towards the right side. And you're just using that arm on the back of the chair as a little bit of a help, not so much as a lever or a way to force your body, but just to encourage a gentle twist. Good, that's it, exactly. So we're just turning the ribs and the chest, not holding the breath. And then we carefully unwind back around to the front. Inhale. Releasing the chair as we come back around. Exhale. And then again, just do a little wiggle, just to make sure muscles don't go into any kind of spasm or tightness with anything that we do. And then we're going to carefully turn and reach back to hold onto the chair with the left hand. Again, it might be low that you prefer because that just might be more comfortable in your shoulder, or it might be high. Right hand just onto the right thigh or the knee. Grow a little taller, like that thread's lifting your crown of head up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you turn the ribs and chest towards the left with no force. Just being in a place where you can feel the muscles are holding you in the twist. You're not feeling forced, locked, or jammed up in your spine. And then unwind back around to the front. Inhale. And exhaling there, wiggle everything out. Wiggle, wiggle. And we're going to go back to hips. We're going to do gate. So this is where we lift, open, down, back, center, and down. So if you need to kind of adjust where you are in space for that, do so. So I'm going to shift a little bit more forwards on here, just because, again, the high chair, I won't be able to reach the floor. So you want to have your bottom halfway on the chair seat anyway. So from here, you can hold onto the chair if you wish, wherever your hands want to be. Lift the right knee up, inhale, open it out to the side, and then as you exhale, tap the foot down. You inhale, lift, draw it to the center, and exhale down. And we stay on the right side. Inhale, lift, open, exhale down. Inhale, lift, center, exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift, open, exhale down. Inhale, lift, center, exhale down. Great. Keep going. Inhale, lift, open, exhale down. Inhale, lift, center, exhale down. Inhale, lift, open, exhale down, and we are going to pause there. Okay. So from here now, we're going to shift a little bit the bottom towards the right side. So a little bit of a shimmy over, just so that you've got a little bit more freedom to lengthen out that right leg, that the edge of the chair isn't digging into your thigh. So you kind of want the chair edge to be where your buttock crease is. I know, yes, it deserves that expression. It's just anatomy. We've all got buttock creases. And no, you can't answer back to me now, can you? I could just keep going. So we're going to get a side stretch again. So make sure that is comfortable on that right thigh. Okay. Take the right arm out to the side and up. Inhale. As you exhale, leaning over. And it might be that the hand just rests on the chair, or you might be able to come down onto the forearm if it's available, if it's comfortable. And you're reaching out like you're trying to reach out to the side for something. Don't hold the breath. And then coming up, inhale. And lowering down, exhale. And then bending the right knee, wiggle the foot in. We're not going to go to the other direction. We're just going to wiggle that foot in, slide the bottom back to the center. And then you're going to inhale to pick the right foot up, close the gates, and then exhale it down. And again, just a little wriggle. Always good. And then we're going to take that to the left. So we're going to inhale, lift and open, and exhale, tap down. Inhale, lift, center, exhale down. Inhale, lift, open, exhale down. Inhale, lift, center, exhale down. Inhale, lift, open, exhale down. Good, nice. Inhale, lift, center, exhale down. Inhale, lift, open, exhale down. Inhale, lift, center, exhale down. Inhale, lift, open, exhale down, and there is where we're going to stay put. We're going to shift the bottom now over towards the left side, so slide it over if your chair is a slidey one. If not, caterpillar wiggle your bottom over to the left. Little wriggle, 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 wriggle. And again, just so that the buttock crease is just to the edge of the chair. And we're going to start to wriggle that left foot out. So the left leg's out long. And your choice if the foot is out to the side or if you turn it slightly forwards. Sometimes when we've turned the foot slightly forwards, it kind of stops the leg just continuing to slide out and out and out until we're doing the splits. But again, depends on your ankle with that. And then from there, the right hand stays down. And it might be that you come onto your right forearm in a moment. Lift the left arm up, inhale. And side bending over, exhale. So you could stay on the hand or maybe come down onto the forearm if it feels like that works. Be in a place that's comfortable and where you can breathe. Well, as comfortable as we ever are in any kind of yoga position anyway. And then carefully coming up, inhale. And lowering down, exhale. And we're going to wiggle that left foot back in, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Slide the bottom back towards the middle of your chair. I was almost going to say to your mat, but no, it's a chair. And then we inhale, lift the leg up and come back to center if you're not there already. And exhale down. Give a little wiggle. And then it depends. I'll need you to kind of give me a bit of feedback here. Do you have space behind your chair to be able to stand? Give me a thumbs up or not. Yeah? Okay, it's a thumbs up. Great. So we're going to do chair pose so that we can come to stand and do tree balance. And Shirley, when we come to do the balance, if you're not comfortable standing, you can come back sitting down anytime, or you can even take it over to a wall. I know that might mean you disappear out of shot, but I don't mind. You do whatever works for you with this, okay? So, yeah, I love all the thumbs up. See, this is the way we communicate. It's all hand gestures. Right? So I'm going to go this way just because I've got less junk this kind of side. So we're going to scoot right forwards onto the chair. In fact, I'm going to move that even more out of the way. And we want to do just little test ones to start off with. So hold onto the chair, so onto the side and maybe onto the back of the chair. And make sure that the bottom's just a little bit more than halfway forwards. I'm going to breathe in. And as you exhale, you lift the bottom and do a little hover. And then you inhale down. You exhale, lift and hover. Okay. Inhaling down. Exhale, lift, hover. Good. Inhaling down. And exhale, lift and hover. So that just prepares muscles for where we're going to go. Inhaling down. Pause there. Exhale. So that just fires up our leg muscles, prepares everything. So we're now going to do our blast off 10 times. So if you're okay to reach forwards, if you've got lots of space around you, yeah, she says, having a look at everything. You're going to breathe in, and as you exhale, you lift. You inhale down, exhale 2, inhale down, exhale 3, inhale down, exhale 4, inhale down, exhale 5, and you can start to lift a little bit more each time. Inhale down, exhale 6, inhale down, good, exhale 7, inhale down, exhale 8, inhale down, exhale 9, inhale down, exhale 10, reach all the way up, give a big, 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 big stretch. And then lower the arms down. Don't worry that you're not on screen now. We can't arrange our cameras to be perfect for everything. And then come round to either stand behind your chair or to the side. I'm going to stand to the side. Actually, over on this side. Just looks like maybe there's a bit more space. Good. So again, if you need to take this to the wall, you can do whatever you need to do. So we're going to do tree pose. So we're going to soften the knees, have the feet hip width apart. And we're just going to start to put the weight into the left foot. And we're going to start to come onto the toes of the right. And that might be enough of a balance that you want today. or you open the right knee out to side. So just like when we did that gate pose, we just swing the leg open. And you might want to keep the right toe down. Still weight into that standing leg. And just a little bit of advice on this left hip, this left buttock. Give it a little bit of a squeeze in and lift up rather than sticking it out to the side. Hug it in and lift up. And if you want to, you could perhaps slide that right foot up to the inside of the left calf or the ankle. Again, just go to where you feel safe. Maybe slightly, very, very slightly challenged, because that's where change happens. But this is our first session back today. Whatever you're comfortable with. And if you feel like you're pretty balanced, you might be able to lighten the hold on that chair a little bit. And if you feel that your balance is really good today and there's absolutely no pressure in doing this, then you might be able to bring your hands into prayer. But it might be kind of like, nah, I'm wobbly. I'm going to go back to maybe one fingertip on the chair, one hand in half prayer. So we have a compromise. Yeah. I remember one of my teachers always saying, half a prayer is better than no prayer. Yeah. Breathe in. Draw the knee forwards and then lower the foot down. Exhale. And then just give the legs a little bit of a shake out. And then we'll take that to the other side. So you could stay with being on the same side of the chair, or you can go around to the other side if you want to kind of work the arm in balance, or if you've got something else to hold on to. Yes, exactly. I'm going to stay put because I've just got a little bit more space this side. Yeah. So feet hip width apart, knees a little bent. We're going to start to put the weight into that right foot and come onto the toes of the left. Don't lock the right knee. Keep it soft. And just remember about this right hip, that we're not kind of sticking the bottom out to the right side, that we're giving a little bit of a squeeze of that right buttock, and as though we're trying to grow and lift out of the pelvis. We're going to start to open that left knee out to the side. And again, here may be where you stay. Just make sure with this as well, especially if there's any back issues, that you're not sticking the bottom out behind you, that you've got a very slight tuck of the pelvis, just a little bit. And I'm saying that just because I'm quite a big bum sticky outy person. All right, technical term, I have lordosis, so my low back has a pronounced curve in it, and I have a tendency to stick it out, so a little tuck can be really helpful. If you haven't already, you might want to slide that left foot up to the inside of the right ankle or the calf. No pressure to do that though. You might want to make it that you've only got one fingertip touching the chair with your half a prayer. Or it might be like, no, I need all fingers, everything holding the chair. And that's great too. You know all my sayings, we can only do what we can do. Benefits along every part of this journey that we're on and we work within yoga. And then you inhale as you draw the knee forwards and place the foot back down. Exhale and give the legs a little bit of shake out, and that's all we're going to do for standing today. So we're going to come back down. Nice wiggles. So we're going to come back down onto the chair. That's it, sliding my bricks in, and just bring the hands back into the lap, and maybe bringing your back against the back of the chair. Got my cushion back again, so that you can rest your shoulders back against the chair. And just allowing muscles to relax. So we've done some squeezing, hugging. Now just let everything go, just for a little bit, just here, and just being with the breath. And just noticing how you feel right now. Long, slow, steady breaths, just in this little pause in the class. Those long, slow, steady breaths. And then I'd like you to, just as a final little thing with your breath here, you're still going to be breathing through both nostrils, but this is a bit like when we do alternate nostril breathing and we physically block a nostril, but instead you're just going to work with intention of where you're breathing. So just imagine that you're just breathing in through your right nostril. So you can just kind of imagine the journey of the breath coming in through the right nostril, and then as you exhale, going out through the left nostril. Inhaling through the left and back out through the right. So it's just an intention of direction. Inhaling right and exhaling left. Inhaling left and exhaling right. So you might in your mind be drawing this kind of upturned V. Inhaling right as the breath comes in, and then exhaling out through the left. Inhaling left, exhaling right. You're going to do one more round. Inhaling right, and exhaling left. And then just regular, easy breaths. So this concludes our practice for today, but we have one more thing to do, which is always nice, and that is palming the eyes. So we need our hands nice and warm for that, and if you've got glasses on, you might want to take them off, put them on your head or on your lap, and rub the hands together and get them really, really warm. Really press the hands as you do it. Ooh, super hot really quick. I don't remember ever getting them that hot. Wow. And then when your hands are really, really hot, you close the eyes, you keep the eyes closed, and you place your hands over the eyes. Super soothing to do. Then keep the eyes closed. Relax the hands back down into your lap. And then take the arms widened up. Inhale. Bring the palms together above your head, and as you exhale, bring your hands to prayer pose at the heart. Bowing the head to the fingertips, acknowledging all that we should be grateful for. And I thank you so much for choosing to do your practice with me. I'm so glad to be able to offer this chair yoga via Zoom to you. Namaste. Thank you.